All right, here we go. Muscles, Magic the Gathering Live. I am the Muscles. My name is Bobby Maximus. The cards we're going to deal with, Magic the Gathering, something that's been a huge passion of mine for 31 years. I started at the tail end of Unlimited. I desperately wish I would have started earlier. I wish I would have had access to Alpha and Beta and all of those wonderful things, but I still started earlier than most. And Magic the Gathering, like I said, it's been a huge passion of mine for 31 years. And speaking of huge passions, I've always loved comic books. I have always loved Spider-Man. And today, we had some Spider-Man spoilers revealed. So I want to take this opportunity to discuss some of those spoilers. I've got some pictures on my phone that we can go over. And I do want to open a Secret Lair, because I'm not done with Final Fantasy yet. I want to open some Secret Lair Final Fantasy Grimoire cards. I need these for a bunch of commander decks that I am working on. I want to upgrade a bunch of my commander decks. So it is going to be a blast. And as always, the thing that I love most about the Magic the Gathering community is the like-minded people from all over the world. The people like you, the people like me. I love interacting with you. So please get in the comments heavy. Ask me questions about Commander. Maybe I'll show off a couple of my decks. I do have handy, because I just filmed it for my Commander series, the Forbidden Forest with Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. This is an official Bro Storm deck. Maybe we'll show some spoilers with that. But either way, it is going to be a great time. So, welcome to Muscles and Magic the Gathering. Let's dig right in. Let's have some fun. So the first card that I saw today was the Origin of Spider-Man. As this saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after step 3. Step 1, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach. It seems that spiders are getting some support. There's been some spiders in the past. I've wanted to build a spider kinfolk, tribal, typal, whatever you want to call it, deck. So this is going to help me. I think in Spider-Man, we're going to see a lot of, obviously, we're going to see a lot of spiders and spider heroes. So this is going to be great if you want to build a spider kinfolk type deck. Step 2, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It becomes a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types. And target creature you control gains double strike until the end of turn. That is step 3. That is card number 1. I am super excited for it. Pardon me, well, I just check a message from my son. He's coming back tonight. He's currently with his mother, but he is coming back tonight. There we go. Now that we handled that, he is on the way. Maybe you'll get to meet him during the live. You've probably seen him before, Beanie Maximus. Anyway, we have the Origin of Spider-Man. The next card, Peter Parker, and it is a white card. It's actually a white, a green, and a blue if you're going to try to include it in a commander deck. When Peter Parker enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach, more spider tokens. And then if you pay this cost, you transform Peter Parker. You activate only as a sorcery. It's a human scientist hero. And what does it transform to? Well, I mean, what else does Peter Parker transform into? The Amazing Spider-Man. Vigilance, reach, and each legendary spell you cast that's one or more colors has web slinging. You pay green, you pay white, you pay blue, and you may cast a spell for its web slinging cost if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. People are texting me, some of my clients, they do stuff in the workout world. We are going to get rid of that. We are now on Do Not Disturb, so there will be no more disturbing me during my live, talking about Spider-Man. I do not want to be disturbed. This is a huge, huge, huge moment in Magic the Gathering in my life. But we have the Amazing Spider-Man right here. So this is going to be incredible. I'm actually really excited to see how people build stuff around this web slinging feature. The coolest part about this is look at the comic versions of this we are getting. My guess is these are going to be super rare. They're going to be super valuable, very similar to what you saw with something like Tifa Martial Artist, something like Terra the Herald of Hope, something like, look at that beautiful Surge foil unit. That really needs to be in a plastic. That's a $400 plus card. Imagine what that's going to be worth in foil. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And there's the Amazing Spider-Man version of it. So I'm really, really excited for that. Next one up, not Speeder. I can barely pronounce these things because I'm so excited. Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. When Spider-Ham, did I say Speeder-Ham again? Someone let me know in the comments. But when Spider-Ham enters, create a food token, and then Animal Mayhem. Basically, every animal in Magic is getting a creature bump. Spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles that you control. They all get +1/+1. So I've actually got a bunch of decks. This might seem like a silly card. This is actually really, really powerful. And this, I might build an animal deck. I might build a commander deck around this, but this is certainly going to go in a lot of my animal decks. I want to build a spiders deck, a bear's deck, a bird's deck, a dog and cat deck. It's going to go in there for sure. It's going to go in my rabbit deck. It's going to go in my raccoon deck. Like, this is just my squirrel deck. This is just awesome. So really, really excited about this. We have Spider-Man Noir, Menace. And whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a 1/1 counter on it, then surveil X, where X is the number of counters on it. So, again, another Spider-Man creature. This one's going to be mono black. I think people are going to find all kinds of interesting ways to use this with the surveil feature and the 1/1 counter. So really excited about this. Spider-Man 2099 from the future. This is an Is It Spider-Man, by the way. You can't cast Spider-Man 2099 during your first, second, or third turns of the game. Double strike and vigilance. And at the beginning of your end step, if you played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, Spider-Man 2099 deals damage equal to his power to any target. I think this is going to be super useful in a lot of Is It style decks. I can see people using this in a VV deck. I think this is going to go really, really well with VV, in a Gerson Starn deck, and a Nib Mizzet deck. So we have Spider-Man 2099. I don't know the proper way to say this name. Maybe some Spider-Man fans can help me out. SP//DR Doctor, piloted by Penny. Vigilance. When SPDR enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications. So I think people are going to find a great way to use that. And those are our Spider-Man spoilers. We have the SPDR, piloted by Penny. I think this will work really well with that Shorikai card. We have the Spider-Man 2099, just to recap. We have the Spider-Man Noir. We have Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. Again, I'm really excited about this. This is the card I think I'm most excited about. Honestly, it's kind of goofy, but I think it's going to be awesome, especially for a lot of my type kinfolk decks. We have these beautiful comic book versions of the Spider-Man. And we have the regular version of Peter Parker. So tell me, what do you think about the Spider-Man cards? Are you excited about these? Are you pumped for these? Are you as excited as I am? What card are you looking forward to most? I almost missed one. You looking forward to the origin of Spider-Man? You looking forward to Peter Parker? You looking forward to these comic book versions? Maybe Spider-Ham, Peter Porker, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, SPDR, piloted by Penny, and there is a reel that I made today. So tell me, what Spider-Man cards are you pumped for? I just showed them all off. Let me know what you are interested in, because I am super excited for Spider-Man. Well, we talked about Spider-Man. We showed the spoilers. Now it's time to rip some Final Fantasy. My favorite thing, openings. Here we go. Secret Lair. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. All right, this is the Grimoire, and let's see what we have in here. If you haven't seen this before, you are in for a massive treat. And one of my favorite things to do on Wednesday nights is go live. So please subscribe, notifications on, get ready for some fun. Who's here, by the way? Say hi. If you're watching this live right now, at the very least, just say hi to me. I would love to hear from you. Let's look through the cards and see what we got. The first one Yuna's Holy Magic. This is prismatic ending. Converge, exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. Really, really good removal spell in a 5-color deck. This is one of the prizes in here. There's actually 3 that I really, really like. We have Cyclonic Rift, a game changer. If you're going to build a blue deck, this has to be in there. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand, and you can pay an overload cost. Really, really good, especially in an aristocrat deck removal spell. We have Dam, destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way cannot be regenerated. You can pay the overload cost and get rid of everything. Vivi's Thunder Magic, maybe the most perfect Magic the Gathering card ever created. Lightning Bolt. Vivi's Thunder Magic or Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. That goes in any red commander deck ever. We have Aerith's Kiraja Magic, Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. And we have Porum's Silence Magic. It's silence. Your opponents cannot cast spells this turn. So let's take another look. We have Silence. Beautiful card. Aerith's Kiraja Magic, Heroic Intervention. We have the Lightning Bolt, Vivi's Thunder Magic. We have Noctis's Death Magic, which is Dam. We have the Cyclonic Rift. And we have the Prismatic Ending. A great 6-card package here of Final Fantasy cards. Really excited for the Silence. That's going to go in a white deck, so a great amalgamation of cards. Again, we opened some Final Fantasy. I want to do one more review of the Spider-Man cards because that's what everybody wants to see. Let's take a look right here. If you are viewing, by the way, say live. Please say hi to me. Not say live, say hi. Make a comment, say hi to me. I would love to see who is here with me. But again, with Spider-Man cards, we have the origin of Spider-Man. We have Peter Parker. And you can transform Peter Parker into the amazing Spider-Man. We have the comic book versions of these. And like I said, I think those are going to be, I think there's going to be some Surge foils. But they are going to be, look at that beautiful Yuna. They are going to be worth a lot of money, like these beautiful Final Fantasy versions. I really think they're going to be rare and they're going to be highly sought after. So cannot wait to get some of those. We've got Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. We have Spider-Man Noir. We have Spider-Man 2099. And then we have the SPDR piloted by Penny. So beautiful Spider-Man cards. We opened some Final Fantasy, saw some beautiful, the Yuna Hope of Spirit. This is a beautiful card. This is huge trade bait right here. I'm actually going to trade this in. I don't know if I'm going to trade it in for store credit or I'm going to trade it to somebody. But if anyone wants this, let me know because I do want to get. I need another Gaia's Cradle. I need a Mox Diamond. I need a Lion's Eye Diamond. I need a Grim Monolith. There's a lot of cards on the reserve list I want. So I'm going to get some of those. But yeah. Final Fantasy openings. We got some beautiful cards. We got the Spider-Man spoilers. And what a beautiful live today. It was really, really nice to be able to talk to some of you and look at these spoilers and go live on the channel. This live, we didn't have a massive turnout, and that is okay. That happens sometimes. Last live we did, we had 1 million comments. We had a bunch of people. It was hopping. You will probably have to catch this one on the replay. But that's how these things go sometimes, you know. Some of the videos really, really explode. Some don't, but I am here for it regardless. Love talking about Magic Gathering. Love interacting with people like you. So there we go. Muscles, Magic the Gathering live. And yeah, I think I'm going to bounce. You saw the Spider-Man spoilers. No one's asked.